Okay, hi guys. So today we're gonna be upgrading this hard drive into an SSD, and then we're gonna be cloning this into the SSD that we're gonna be applying. Okay, so I haven't had a look yet at this machine and what might be here, so I'm just gonna start by taking these off. And the other side as well. Okay, and I'm just gonna move this out of the way. This one is actual glass, so we don't want to break that. Just close this. And this one as well out of the way. And let's have a quick look at what we're dealing with. Okay, so we have separate adapter here. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna connect this one to this. So there's one here to connect. Just trying to think where am I gonna put the SSD. There is a little bit of a space here and some holes, but I don't really think that is. Oh, here you go. That's the space for the SSD right here. So we're gonna put the SSD here. Okay. We are also gonna be cloning this one, but for what I can see, it's either screwed underneath. Yeah, it is screwed here. Okay. I'm gonna have to add a SATA cable as well. Okay, so it's gonna give us a little bit of work, not as simple as the laptops, but nothing we can do. So just gonna take these two screws so you can start by taking the hard drive from here. Jeez. Whoever screwed this. Okay. That's one. And that's two. Okay, so let's just put these screws here separate. And let's get this hard drive out. Okay, let's turn on our workshop machine, and yeah, we can move this one out of the way for now, and I'm just gonna pull this one closer so you guys can see, and let me put it here as well. Just gonna turn off these cameras. Okay, right, so of the way, let's pull our keyboard and the mouse and the adapter we're going to be using. So we're going to connect the main hard drive here. Yeah, and now we're going to connect the SSD. So let's just get an SSD. This one. Yeah, so that's a Transcend 500 gigabyte SSD. Okay, so okay, this is rubbish. Okay, it's connected, so we're gonna turn this on. And we're gonna be using Mimi Tool Partition Wizard in this case. Lately it's been the most reliable program for cloning for some reason. Not even Acronis or Macrium are performing as well as this one lately, so we're gonna stick with this one. Okay, so there's only 78 gigabytes used on the old hard drive. So we're just gonna press the old hard drive, right click and then copy, then select target disk, and it's the disk 4. Next, fit partitions to entire disk, yes, that's what we want. Next, finish, and then apply, and yes. Okay, so this one is cloning for now. So I'm gonna pause the video and then we're gonna come back once this finishes to finish this one. Okay, so this finished now. Press again, just gonna check this. Yeah, it's all looking good. Okay, so let's close this off, close and close this. Let's get our new drive. So I'm gonna put it like this. So let me move this back again. It should be okay here. Okay. So we're gonna put it facing down. I'm just gonna connect the main SATA for the power. Like this. And we're gonna put it here like this. Yeah, actually I'm gonna just test it first, just in case. So I'm not even gonna connect the old disk, I'm just gonna connect this one first, and then we'll go from there. So let's move this keyboard out of the way. It's here. Okay. Looks like it's booting up into Windows. So I'm just gonna turn it this way because I'm not sure if the customer has any name or picture there. Okay. So I'm gonna shut it down. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now, because we're still putting the old disk inside, I'm gonna connect this one back to the workshop machine, and all I'm gonna do is format this disk, so then this one serves the storage and the SSD is the main operating system. So let's turn this on. Okay, so delete all partitions, yes. Apply, yes. Okay. So the space is unallocated and then I can just basically turn it on once we're in the machine. So first things first, so let's put the SSD in place. Just get some screws. Job. So I'm gonna put it here, and then while I'm holding it, we just have to put the screws. Okay. Just need one more. There's no point putting the 4 of them. It's really secure already anyhow. Okay. Okay, so this one is in. Can put these screws away. And now I'm just gonna have to put the screws from underneath on the other hard drive, so I'm gonna have to put it this way, down. So let's turn this off. It was still moving, so can connect it straight away so it's easier after. So I still need to go get a SATA cable, but that one is easy to put anyway. So to find where the screws go. That's one. Cable behind the hard drive that doesn't let it reach. Here we go. This and like this. Okay. Good. Good. Just checking something else. Alright, so let me just see if I have something here. So what I'm doing is basically adding this splitter because it's PSU. So this customer still has another hard drive that he's gonna add next week when it arrives. So what I'm gonna do is basically split, because the power supply doesn't have any more connections, SATA connections. So I'm basically adding a splitter here, and then this one is gonna connect to this SSD, and then the other one is gonna add, or it's gonna connect to the other hard drive. And I'm gonna need two SATA cables, one for the SSD and another one for the other hard drive that is going to be added after. Right, so I'm gonna have to pause the video while I get the cables. because I don't have any here. And I'll be right back. Okay, so so that hard drive, or the SSD? The SSD is connected with red, so I'm gonna put two black ones into the other two. So like this. That's one. Working without light is not really great. Just put this here so I can kind of see what I'm doing. Because it had to be in the wrong direction. Okay, so why would they put these in this direction? Right, so change of plans. Gonna have to connect this one then. Because of how it is, it wouldn't fit both of the cables there. Okay, so let's put them back through here. These are going through here. Turn around so you guys can see as well. I can't really turn it around because it's connected. Right, so I'm just gonna connect the black one into the big hard drive, and the small one, it's gonna, well, I'm just gonna leave it here so I can connect the other hard drive when it comes. So you can just hang it there, and now you can just turn it on. Format the hard drive so we have an empty drive for data, and yeah, and we should be good to go really. So I'm gonna just close this while it turns on. This case is not very good, or it's not closed properly somewhere. It just looks like it's not very, really good. Let's close there. Okay, I'm gonna put the screws. Let's put these right here. And these two bits. Can we go here? And the glass. Okay, now we can close it and lock it. Okay, so we don't have the password, so I'm gonna have to contact the customer and get the password. So I'm just gonna pause the video for a second